Good evening, good morning, wherever you are in the world. In today's session, we are talking about manifestation through embodiment. We are live on YouTube and later on Instagram. Let me just go live on Instagram. All right, welcome to Life Coach Life Talks. Welcome, Instagram, welcome, YouTube. This is where we come together for enlightening conversations on mindsetting, energy healing, personal growth, and soul evolution. Again, I'm deeply grateful for your presence. Thank you so much once again for joining me in my world in this transformative journey of love and light and healing. Let me just share the live link to our Empowerment Life Coaching WhatsApp group. We have 100 plus members, 150 plus members. So if you would like to join us, if you wish to receive updates and emotional support and holistic guidance in your well-being and spiritual growth. So just yesterday, I completed this week's Oracle guidance. I'm back. My mojo is back. And so if you wish to receive channeled messages of wisdom, inspiration, and encouragement, you're welcome to join us. Again, I'm really deeply grateful for your presence. Thank you so much once again for joining me in this transformative journey. Welcome. In our past episodes, my students or the graduates of Empowerment Life Coaching graced us with their presence and divine wisdom. We were sharing insights and personal experiences, and I also invite my classmates and collaborators. And again, the aim of these masterclasses or empowering webinars is for us to expand our consciousness and to explore, to learn, to grow, to evolve as a collective in this personal enrichment journey. We will once again do some channeling of what are the messages the universe has for us today that you will get from me or we will get from each other. Consider this as a talk therapy session, of course. And so in today's live, I'm guided to explore specifically the topic embodied manifestation. Embodying the essence of your manifestation. I am Aleli Carissa, your transformational teacher and intuitive success mentor. I am also a globally accredited IPHM executive training provider and holistic therapist. We give trainings for life coaching certification, Tantra, crystal healing, Reiki Master Apprenticeship, Goddess Creatrix Mastermind, and so on and so forth. I'm so happy you're here again. I'm so deeply honored to have you. So, we hear the words embodiment, we hear the words alignment, we hear the words manifestation all the time in this world. But what do they actually mean? If so many people know about all these words and the law of attraction and now the famous law of assumption and the viral lucky girl syndrome, then why do so many people still struggle with creating their dream life, the life of their dreams? And, just this week, I had an amazing session with one of my dear students from Australia. And she said in the Calendly notes, before meeting up, you get to express your personal concerns and or questions with me. She goes, "Hi, Goddess Aleli. This is me taking my baby steps towards becoming the best version of myself. I want to really gain clarity on what I want to do in my life. I feel like my heart, mind, and soul are not in alignment. Hope you can help me. Thank you. Can't wait." So, um, she was talking about how she feels she's not in alignment. So, what is alignment? What is embodiment? And I always talk about this. So, the regulars here, you might think, oh, I already heard about this, because I always talk about this. But please, especially in my courses and my classes, but please come with an open mind and heart, and please allow yourself to receive and hear what light bulb moments may still be there. And knowledge when applied becomes wisdom. And are you applying the knowledge? Are we really applying the knowledge? Or I actually believe it. Every day I learn and I make sure that I apply it, even if baby steps, but I apply the wisdom, the knowledge, so that it becomes wisdom. So, what is true embodiment? Let me just check. Okay, good. I'm getting positive responses. And oh, hello, Ave. Ah, thank you for being here, my dear. Thank you so much, Bang. Thank you, my love. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. You will love your classmates in the Goddess Creatrix class, right? Thank you for enrolling. Thank you. And to those who are on Instagram, thank you for my hearts. Thank you. Thank you, Vikas. Thank you, Mariah, of course, my loves. And to all those coming in, again, the replay is always available for you. So, what is true embodiment? When you say embodiment, it is when you're becoming the persona in all aspects. Hello there, vegan healer yogini. I love you and thank you so much for being here. You can also join us in YouTube if you want to ask questions. I will answer questions later on. Actually, I will also answer by Instagram. So, yeah, anyway. So, what is embodiment? True embodiment is when you're becoming the persona in all aspects, as if it is part of who you are. It's not outside of you. Because the difference between law of attraction and law of assumption is the law of attraction is like you're attracting something from outside you, but law of assumption is like it is already within you. You are already the manifestation of your desires. And embodiment is also when you do something automatically, you don't even think about it. You don't even think about it. Hello, my dear sisters, manifesting healing energies. I love you. Love you, love you, love you. Thank you so much for your comments. So, when you embody your goddess self, it's like saying it is part of who you are. You are the goddess, you are the creatrix with absolute knowingness, absolute faith and certainty and surism. In the book, Your Word is Your Wand, Florence Scovel Shinn talks about surism. It's not positivism, it's not optimism, it's surism. You have this absolute faith and trust and certainty, no questions asked, no negotiations, no worries, no doubts. Embodiment is when you take a concept or idea or a habit and way of existing and make it your natural state. You no longer have to think about it. You embody the identity and you make the shift from that. Hello, Danielle, Jethro. Hello, hello. Thank you from my heart. Thank you for being here. So you embody the identity and then you make the shift. It involves the actions that you do as part of being the persona or concept or idea that you embody, but it comes from your mindset first, from your self-concept, from your self-identity, from your self-worth. And then from there, you align with the energies of the universe, you receive the wisdom, the divine wisdom, and you take the inspired action steps from there. But oh, I get distracted with the hearts. Oh, thank you for being here. Penless Rider and Bluebird. Hello, hello, Kabayan. Hello. Kabayan underscore. So, yes, you do the actions, but it starts with your mindset shift first and you feel it into existence. For example, for someone who embodies fitness as part of their identity, going to exercise or some sort of fitness routine is part of their being. No negotiation in the morning, no questions asked, like, shall I go, shall I not? Or for a week, for example, for some people you cannot really do every day, but for the entire week you have this programming within you that you're not complete without going to workout or exercise or yoga. It's not how do I do it? How shall I do it? You're no longer negotiating with yourself. It just becomes part of who you are. And if you don't do it, you feel like you're incomplete because it's not who you are. Whether it's yoga or walking or dancing, belly dancing, gym, it's part of who you are. It's part of your beingness. That's what embodiment is. For some, it's practicing meditation every night, every morning, or breath work in the morning. When you embody this identity, you become it. You take the inspired action steps as you're guided by your highest self and also by fellow goddesses, by angels in person, by your mentors, by your spiritual teachers, and by the universe. But you lead yourself in partnership with the great goddess or with God as the creatrix, knowing that no one else is responsible for you. You decide. You're not waiting for anyone to be accountable for you, to take the lead for you, or to save you, or to rescue you, or to give you permission. It's not your partner, not your father, not your mother, not your teacher, not your brother, not your sister, not your Prince Charming, not anyone else. Like, as your spiritual life coach, I'm not responsible for you. I'm not here to save you or rescue you. I'm here to guide you and empower you and inspire you and motivate you and encourage you. That's my goal, that's my task, that's my mission and my vision. I'm here as the catalyst or activator, as a channel, as a guide, as a support to shake you up a bit and make you question certain things about yourself. Ask powerful questions where you will get powerful, deep, transformative answers for yourself. But you know that all the answers are within you and you're empowered that you can heal. You have the power to heal. And then you can make the moves from this place. You can make the inspired action steps from this place. But it all boils down to believing first, believing and embodying that identity, that self-concept. Hello, Kiran. Hello, Aj. What? 1597. Hello, hello, hello. There are quite a few viewers today. Thank you so much for joining my world. New uh part participants, or shall I say students. Thank you for joining my world. You're welcome. So yeah, you don't need permission. No one's coming to save you because you save yourself as the goddess, as the god, as the creator, as the creatrix. You don't need permission or validation from anyone. And I talked about this several times in my From Mistakes to Mastery webinar in Empowered Women's Club. This being a queen, like to build your own queendom, or for the men here, kingdom. You have to be strong for yourself and to make the identity shift necessary into coming into your fullest potential as your goddess or god self or your creator self. Like, for example, when I moved to the UAE, I didn't ask permission from anyone because I used to ask permission all the time. And I would always say, I would always hear no. Like, can I take a yoga teacher training? No, it's too late. You're already too old, or it's too late for you. You already started this career. You cannot change careers. It's gonna be a waste of time, waste of money. Or I would ask for, like, can I, start this business? When I start, before, I used to do this buy and sell. I used to sell organic products in bazaars, and no one believed in me. No one believed in that I can do it, because that's really an entirely different path from what I studied. But I didn't ask permission. I didn't ask validation from anyone. I just did it. And when I moved to UAE, I just did it. I made that shift. I made that identity shift. I believed in myself. You don't need permission from anyone. And to make that identity shift necessary in coming to your fullest potential, that is what is important in our embodiment journey. You play full out. And if there's something you don't like in your life, you can uncreate it, and you believe that you can discreate it, destroy, and that everything you desire is within you. So you can always manifest, course correct along the way. And I'm here to remind you that to help you shift from the victim or lack mentality and start living life fully with an empowering abundance mindset, you really want to get into action, inspired action steps. Like me, I'm here showing up for you. You got to do the inspired action steps to create the life that you desire. I'm not saying that you just like become delusional and just, do the whole magic woo woo, like you visualize and you don't do any moves, right? I'm here for you as your teacher, but I really want you to commit and invest on yourself. Be willing to make those paradigm shifts to step into the best version of you. And it all boils down to self-concept, self-love, changing the way that you see yourself, your self-worth. What are you worthy of? Choosing empowering beliefs to support that new identity and destroy that old narrative of yourself. But like before, I always talk about this also in my From Mistakes to Mastery webinar, which we will be doing this Monday. I used to live or embody a victim mindset. That was my narrative in my head, because I was programmed to believe that women are victims, or like you need a hero, Prince Charming, to save you. And yeah, part of your self-concept is how you see yourself, how you speak to yourself, how you act, what you believe in. And my aim, my goal, my mission as a coach is to help and support you to elevate your frequency. Like what I'm doing now, And so that your point of attraction changes. You get inspired ideas and then you make the moves. But again, it's for me, it's just 10% moves, 90% mindset, 90% embodiment, 90% mindset, alignment, embodiment. And the embodiment is teaching yourself how to make it your natural state, to be the best version of you. So you no longer have to try to be the best. You don't try because you are already the best. You are being the best, becoming, being the best. You embody your best version. So just to touch up again on the law of assumption, the law of assumption states that it is already yours and it is already within you. Everything you want is already within you. It's everything is already inside you. All the tools, all the resources. You just have to always align with it. When you get derailed in your journey, you come back to it. Why? Why is it already within you? Because you are God first energy in physical form. The creator is the ultimate source of your supply. So you will never run out. And everything, all the power is within you because you're always connected to this highest form of existence. And we are all energy. We are all created by the creator, but we are also creator or creatrix ourselves. Our vibrations are always mirrored back to us. We have always been talking about this. Your vibrations are always mirrored, being mirrored back to you. And whatever you believe, it is always right. Whatever you believe, whatever you assume, it's right. Your external world is created by your internal world. So if you believe that you'll always be poor the rest of your life, then you will be. When we change our assumptions, you start to create an entirely new world. Like, I believe that I can make it out of the Philippines, even though everyone would tell me, don't. But I did it. And you just have to really take the inspired action steps coming from that identity, from that mindset shift, from the embodiment of what you would really want to be. Whatever you're seeing in your outside world right now, it's based on your beliefs, assumptions, and your truth. So also your fears. We talked about this in the previous webinars. So know that you always have the power to change what you see in your outside world, in your reality. It will just take some grace period and everything else will follow. When you start and affirm and embody that you're lucky, you're blessed, abundant, everything is easy, effortless, that everything will come effortlessly to you, that will become your reality. When you start to activate this feeling in your body of already having and being that person, it will happen. Like I remember um 2018, I was a tax advisory associate, and I would always be the first to apply for work from home. Like it was called work off base. So I would be it's a frowned upon practice. It's a practice that was frowned upon to work off base during that time, 2018. And I mean, the pandemic hasn't really happened yet. We don't know about all these. Like, it's possible, right? So I would always grab because there's a limit of the employees allowed to work off base, and I would always be the first to apply for work off base every week because I want to be with my son. I will be working with my son, and I was just like, oh my god, I'm so grateful for this work off base. It was work from home. It's called WOB. And then yeah, they would always make fun of me because I always get it every week. And and I even took the study leave for like 4 or 5 months because I took the bar exam at that time. So I was employed, but I was taking the study leave. So my point is, I even before the pandemic, I was working from home and I was like, I want to live this life. I love this life. I love working from home. So I just stepped into that fullest version of myself and, believed in it. And lo and behold, the pandemic happened and I was working from home the whole time. And even after the pandemic, I'm still working from home. So, for me at that time, that was my greatest dream, working from home, traveling, because I love traveling. I love being free to go wherever I want to go. And when you're employed, you're tied up to this schedule. In the Philippines, it's I was working flexi times. It's like you can come around 8 to 10 and then you have to leave. No, no, you not you have to leave. You will be leaving the office around 9 or 10. So it's like 12 hours of work. It's crazy. And I didn't like that life, but I thought that time that I have no choice. I thought because I just thought that's the system. You graduate, you work corporate. That's it. So yeah, I can go on and on talking about myself, but step into the fullest version of you now. It is time to be who you're truly meant to become. So, how does it feel like for you? What does it look like? Who have you become as a result in the future? Fake it till you make it for some. That is what they will say. Do it for years, for months, for some who are quick, powerful manifestors. And then over time, you will be the person, if you portray it long enough, with persistence and absolute knowingness and faith and belief, you play the character for so long, you will become her. Like, what makes you feel most abundant and prosperous? Is it drinking from a fancy glass? Let me ask those who are on YouTube. Please share what makes you feel most abundant and prosperous. What makes you feel most abundant and prosperous? So is it I love it how you call yourself sister in the chat. Love it, love it. Yes, we're building a soul sister tribe here. So, is it maybe drinking from a fancy glass? Is it going to your favorite hotel and just ordering your favorite coffee or tea, or wearing your silky long gown? For example, for me, when I'm one with nature, when I feel free, that's when I feel most abundant and prosperous. So, coming from this perspective, as the woman who already feels successful, as the woman who is so abundant and prosperous, who is hot and sexy, or whatever it is for you, how is she showing up? What is she saying? How is she holding her body or taking care of herself? How is she moving, talking, exercising? What is she eating? How is she dressing up? All of these things, all of the aspects of her existence as the woman who already has her soulmate. You just know that even if you still don't have it now, you feel it in your body and you know it's all right because you already feel it. You already have it now. And if you want to attract intimacy in yourself or in your life, with yourself, in your life, get yourself some gorgeous, beautiful lingerie. Give yourself a warm, pleasurable self-love ritual or a bath, or even if you're single, are you wearing the most gorgeous, beautiful lingerie, or are you always just wearing grandma panties? So, what does this future version of you, who is already loved and cherished, or maybe for a lot of you here, this multimillionaire, what is she doing? This multimillionaire already know, who already knows about investing, money, wealth. What does this future version of you know? And do the reverse engineering from there. What do you have to learn? What do you have to embody? What virtuous values you have to embody and knowledge you have to gain to be who she is. You can connect with this highest future version. My one-on-one sessions, I do this. I take my clients in a meditation and then allow them to ask themselves, future version of me, take me there. How do I get there? What needs to occur for the overflow of money and prosperity and love to flow into your life, or to create multiple streams of income? Passive income, active and passive income. If money was a constant, stable, and reliable part of your life, what do you know now? How would you feel? Who would you become if you believe that money flows to you in unlimited paths from different directions in all ways and forms? Abundance is always surrounding you, always available to you, always available to support you. People angels in person, always available to support you. What would you allow yourself to feel now? And that is the magic of embodiment. By the way, if I'm looking here and there, it's because, again, I'm live on both platforms. So dream it, do it, live it. Your ideal, highest vision of yourself. Write the story of it's as if it's happening now. Describe in all the details how you feel, what you're doing, who are you with, how everything in your life has transformed you. What is the impact that you're making to your family, to your community, to the planet? I remember my coach asking me this, to script or to journal, how much value am I giving? How much value am I giving to my students? How does it make them feel for me to empower them to be empowered? So you can write this down, you can visualize this, you can feel it in your existence. For some people, I used to do like a vision board. You can refine it each time if you want to write it. I also have this magic wand, manifestation scripting, journaling method that I do. You can also add pictures to support the manifestation. And you know, when you write and believe and affirm and repeat the story enough times, it will become your living reality. You'll wake up one day. Hello, my goddess Bernadette. Hello, Tasha. Hello, Rhoda. Hello, Ella. Oh, Ella. Ella's here. We gotta meet soon. I'm now in your turf. I'm in Abu Dhabi. So we're gonna meet soon, Ella. Thank you so much for your message. All right. So um you'll wake up one day in just, awe in your extraordinary life. Like I just woke up one day and I realized, oh my gosh, I'm in another country now. What? Really? I have a visa, like a residence visa in another country. And I was just dreaming about this, So, you can decide, and then you embody it, you believe in it. Maybe you want to decide to become the first millionaire in your family or the first most successful entrepreneur in your family. So whatever it is for you. And I just want to stress that beingness and doingness are two completely different energies. Beingness and doingness, or shall I say tryingness? Tryingness, beingness and tryingness, if that's a word. You cannot try to be pregnant, for example. You are either pregnant or not. You cannot try to build a business. You're either building a business or you're an entrepreneur or you're not. There's no try. Trying is dabbling energy, like, oh, let me see if this works. If not, then it's okay. You're not all in. It's just like a hobby for you. And you're wondering why it is not working. Why? Because you're not all in. You're not that identity. Embodiment is the beingness, being the goddess, being the creatrix. So I'll talk and expound more about this in our next episodes, especially. So last week I talked about this becoming magnetically attractive, and also last week, next week I'm gonna be talking more about this, especially in the Body Love Self-Love workshop, and also in the Divine Goddess Creatrix Mastermind. But now I'll do my best to explain everything more. Maybe we'll extend for maybe 15 more minutes, so it is easily digestible. In essence, the keys to quantum manifesting are embodiment, empowerment, meaning when I say empowerment, it means positive reinforcement, surrounding yourself with cheerleaders and like-hearted souls, with mentors, with teachers, and alignment. So embodiment, empowerment, alignment. That is my definition. So alignment is aligning your energy, your whole system, your whole mind, body, and soul, your system with your desires. This involves practicing, also trusting the journey, also like having faith, the abundance mindset, embracing change. It also involves forgiveness and letting go. So all of these virtues and values, of course, that we have been talking about in the previous episodes, when you're in alignment, you will start noticing synchronicities and unexpected opportunities that support your current state of well-being. So when you're in alignment with love, you will just attract more experiences that will feel you more loved. When you're in alignment with abundance and ease and effortlessness, you will attract more of these in your life. So remember, you're a powerful creator, and your thoughts and intentions have the ability, your thoughts, your intentions, your words, your feelings have the ability to, and actions have the ability to shape your reality. But I also have been talking about this in the previous webinars. Trust your intuition. Stay open to all the unlimited possibilities and keep focusing on what you want to create. On what you want to create and embody that, combining the principles of, again, quantum physics. We have a whole new, an entirely um, a whole other webinar on quantum manifestation. It's in my YouTube list of videos. So combining the principles of quantum physics with the power of your mind and your heart, you can manifest a life filled with abundance, joy, and fulfillment. I'll be talking about more of these things in the upcoming Divine Goddess Creatix Mastermind. All right, so I have so many things to say about this topic. I was like writing down my notes, and I was like, I don't know which one to say first, because I'm just like really, 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 really excited, and my vibrations are just so high whenever I study and learn and teach about manifesting. And again, for now, I want you to take away this most basic premise in co-creating with the universe and manifesting your desires, is that the more you think and say and feel, most importantly, the more you feel good, the more good things, people, and events will come to you. But we're human beings, so of course we will feel sad every once in a while. We'll feel all these range of emotions, but it's very important to recalibrate and know that the more you feel good, the more you attract things that will make you feel good. So, or you can also just believe that even though you're not always feeling good, this is another way, huh? So I'm giving you my thoughts and insights, but see what works for you. You can also believe and manifest and have this mindset that even if you don't feel good 100% of the time, you just know that you'll attract all the good things. You just know. Because honestly, even if you don't think or feel good, there is a grace period in the universe. The universe is so kind to us that there's this time that you can recalibrate, you know, um, negative negative thoughts that you think about. It doesn't automatically have a backfire on you. So yeah, do everything you can to feel good and happy, to recalibrate, to tap into that creative power that you feel when you're feeling good. And whatever it is for you, whatever helps you to get to that state, to that feeling of power, of confidence, of that frame of mind, of that feeling so good, and that you can accomplish so much more in your life. And this feeling of everything is possible, that everything is available for me, that I can do anything. You can do anything. Do more of that. So list that down. What makes you happy? Do more of those things. I always do this exercise with my students. What will help you definitely get you to that highest vibration? Do this. List that down and do all of those. Make sure that you do, whether it's you can do meditation, or you can exercise to release endorphins and happy hormones, practice yoga, energy healing, dancing, singing, cooking, um, connecting with Mother Nature. As I've mentioned earlier, you can release your creative juices by painting, making art, attending a spiritual self-empowerment webinar like this, talking to a friend, your best friend who's high vibrating. That always works. Or connecting with someone who has really good, supportive, inspiring vibes that you want to connect more deeply. I know that you can relate to my students here. I know that you can relate. Like when you're just connecting, when we're just connecting with each other, it's just like a nurturing feeling, connecting with a nurturing community, surrounding yourself with people who will uplift you without jealousy, without envy, without comparison, without that crab mentality, but who truly want to empower you in your healing journey. Be part of this healing tribe of like-minded, like-hearted, kindred souls. And also, self-love, self-care rituals. I'll be talking about this in the Body Love Self-Love workshop next week, starting next week. We're starting with the Body Loving Kindness meditation next Friday. So if you want to join, again, the links are on my social media pages. So whatever triggers this positive feeling in you. The word trigger, we have this negative connotation about it, but we can also trigger positive feelings. Do that. Tap into that state of power. Whatever will make you feel good will raise your vibrations, and definitely, surely, more of these positive vibrations will come into your life. Whether it is, again, exercising, or maybe for some, you don't have to meditate all the time or all these energy healing downloads all the time. No, whether it's just simply being by yourself, hugging yourself, touching yourself, or uh, writing or creating content, whatever it is for you. If you want to feel free, if you want to have fun, because when you're having fun, when you're feeling so good, that's when divine magic happens. That's when you create a momentum. And this is based on science, this momentum. So reading books, inspiring books, watching uh inspiring films, or movies that light you up, listening to positive affirmations, thinking and saying positive thoughts, and feeling good feeling thoughts. And we have to realize, again, the power of words. Power of words, power of words. How our words create, instead of casting spells, or casting curses, we utilize the power of words for blessings. How our words create whatever we say, the universe provides us with more of. This happened to me over and over again. Like, I would just say, like, what would it feel like to receive like $200? What would it feel like really to have this beautiful student enroll in my course? And then she just enrolled today, which I'm so very grateful. Thank you so much. I just loved her energy. We became friends in one of our we were classmates, and then now she's my student, and I'm just like really grateful and honored and happy to teach such beautiful souls. But it was just words that I was saying, or thoughts that I was thinking. And when you start to affirm what you want, like, I'm blessed, I'm lucky, everything is happening for me, abundance is all around me, I attract positive energies that heal, heal, uplift, nurture, and encourage me with ease, grace, joy, and glory. I effortlessly align with the natural flow of abundance in the universe. Money-making opportunities are always available from everywhere. Start to affirm those assumptions. You get what you assume, what you believe is your truth, and whether it is the abundance, the financial freedom, the best body, or the best, most amazing personal trainer, or more high quality students and clients who value you, or the most efficient, loving teammates, or your beautiful, loving virtual assistant who really gets you. I just manifested the virtual assistant who gets me, who actually speaks like me, who really believes in me, because she was my student, and then now she's also my virtual assistant. It's just amazing. So, yeah, those questions, like as I've mentioned earlier, am I creating more of what I want, but by what I'm saying? Think about the power of words. How are you utilizing it? Or am I creating more of what I don't want with what I'm saying? And this happens to me, whether I speak positive, I speak negative, it always happens. Like, I'm like, oh, oops. So are you saying more often, I allow joy into my life, I deserve love, it is safe for me to have true loving intimacy, I'm worthy of financial abundance, I I am secure, or I am living the life of security, or safety, or prosperity. There's plenty of it for everyone. We can all have it all. I sent you guys, especially the Empowered Women's Club members, 111 positive healing affirmations in the Facebook group, also in our WhatsApp group chat. So if you have not received it, let me know. I'm gonna send it again to you guys. It's free. It's a PDF version of 111 becoming magnetically attractive, positive healing affirmations. So again, stop saying, like some people and myself also, are we often saying, I don't want this pain, or I'm not worthy, I'm not deserving. Or for some, like I was programmed to believe that there isn't enough for everyone. Because like when you get a slice of a pizza, you think that when you get a slice of the pizza, um there's less slice for the rest of the family, of the crowd. Or I'm not receiving the abundance, the love, the joy that I truly want. Are we saying that? Am I creating more love or fear? Let's think about it. Let's reflect on this. And again, I'm here to remind you over and over again until you're our, not your, our. I'm also um benefiting from this, until our subconscious mind really believes it, that you can manifest, we can manifest whatever you want in your life, whatever we want. You can manifest whatever you want in your life. You can instantaneously change how you think, how you feel, how you live for the better. It just takes a decision. And every single day, you act from that decision in alignment with your highest and fullest self. The goal, the aim is to be in alignment, and being in vibrational alignment is being in your natural state of well being, living your soul's purpose every single day, and having the faith, the power, and the confidence in co creating your life with the divine source of all that is. So, yeah, thank you so much for being here, Ruby Rosa. Hello, hello, hello. So, that is what we're doing every week. I'm here to raise our vibrations together, learn how to connect with ourselves and Creator. So we will be reminded of our natural creative powers, and we easily co create with the universe as we align with our soul purpose to come into wonderful alignment with who we really are and what we're really meant to do, or who are we really here for in this world. And again, we dive deeper on those aspects of our existence in the life coaching certification course. We're opening our fourth batch this September. So we're already opening enrollment. If you're interested, let me know. So I talked about how I was living a Disney princess syndrome um state of mind for a long time. Like I always want someone to rescue me, that like a Disney princess who wants to be saved, not taking accountability, not taking responsibility for her own life, for her own happiness. She feels entitled that there's someone else responsible for her happiness, to make her happy. She needs a man to be happy, to be complete. I was like really insanely depending on another person for everything, like for my happiness. Or the Disney princess, she cannot be happy on her own, she cannot live happily ever after on her own, because we were programmed to believe that they meet a man, she meets a man, and then they live happily ever after. But um yeah, it took me quite a while to take back my own power from codependent, from toxic, from abusive relationships, financially abusive, verbally abusive, physically abusive relationships. Actually, now I don't want to call it abuse, because I allowed it to happen. So that's technically not abuse. It took me years of healing and inner work to really believe in myself, my own ability to not be dependent, but instead be independent and interdependent. And let me just check the chat. Thank you so much for all my hearts. By the way, thank you so much for all my hearts. And thank you so much. Oh, hello, Jenny. Jenny from Finland. Thank you so much for being here, my dear. So let us just pause here and download that virtue. I'm just guided to download that. Close your eyes for me, or um with your eyes open, with a soft gaze, relax and breathe. Feel your oneness with the universe. You just have to say yes. if you want to receive this positive healing energy, this energetic healing download. And then just allow me to pray for you right now. Would you like to know what it is and how it truly feels like to be interdependent and powerful, and that it is safe and it is possible for you to be interdependent and harmonious while also being powerful, taking back your power in all aspects of your life? Just say yes and breathe in and out of your heart center. All right. So I can go on and on about, oh, thank you for my hearts. Hello, holistically Fiona. Hello, my dear. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Jenny. Thank you, Lynn Strong. So, yeah. Um, I can go on and on talking about this, but I guess I have to, I gotta wrap up this episode. And I just really want you to remember, I will have a live again on Monday, and Wednesday we will have Embody Your Divine Essence. It's a special webinar that, again, for free, that I would love to invite you to. Again, I just really want to remind you that you are the goddess of your universe. I want you to remember the highest truth under the law of pure potentiality. And I remind you this over and over again, that anything is possible. The world is infinite. You have the power within to shift your mindset, to heal yourself, to manifest your dreams, and co-create everything in your reality when you are in alignment with faith, trust, joy, and love. Those are like the pre-qualifications or conditions. I mean, that is my perspective. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Again, you have the power within you, which is boundless and immeasurable. You have the creative power of divine source energy to bring your dreams to life. And again, I pray that you start to shift into this highest, fullest version of yourself, the future best self, stripping away the layers of who you think you are or who you think you should be, and really revealing this divine essence, this highest, fullest version of you, who you truly are, and the life that you choose to live. It's really not to appease anyone, not to make other people jealous or to compete, but it's coming from your soul fire, what feels aligned for you, what feels right, and following what your soul is calling you into, where your soul fire is leading you, and you always know the answer. And when you come from that place, your chances of actually creating that highest, fullest life are exponential. But it's because it's coming from your heart and soul instead of an ego space. Ego space when you're coming from a feeling of sense of lack or fear, or a feeling or thought that I'm not complete unless I have this. But when you embody it first, when you learn to also embody the laws of the universe, talk about the laws of the universe in the life coaching certification course, like the law of assumption, as I mentioned earlier. To those who just joined in, it's already a done deal. It's already yours. Everything you desire is within you. Everything you want is already inside you. You're made of source energy. You and God are one. You are made of source energy. You and God are one. Let me just download that to our space. And your internal world creates your external world. And so knowing that your internal thoughts and beliefs and feelings are vibrational, you can affirm and feel and believe that you're lucky, you're healthy, you're loved, you're rich, you are abundant, you're prosperous, and know that whatever you believe is always right. Whatever you are within, so without. So without. Whatever you are inside will always be mirrored, will always be reflected on the outside world. All right, so again, embodiment is the energetic state of already being and having, despite the physical evidence. You're acting and behaving from having already achieved the outcome or highest vision in complete faith and certainty that it will show up. It will show up. It will show up in the physical 3D world. It's universal law. It's inevitable. It will happen. This is the embodiment of the end state rather than something outside of you that you need to call in. or attract from outside of you. We simply align from the inside out. That is embodiment. So that is manifesting through embodiment. All right. So remember, we don't attract what we need, what we want. We attract what we are. So we have to embody that first. Hello, uh, Mugen. Hello, Red King. Hello. So, yeah. You believe that you're becoming a vibrational frequency of something already in existence because you thought of it, because you're feeling it, because you're encoding it, because you're activating it from within you, and because you automatically align to the feeling, to the belief of the outcome as a done deal. What else do I have to say about this? Yeah. In the Body Love Self-Love workshop, we're gonna work also on your worthiness, because whether you're asking for love or money, the basic root of the problem is always the same: worthiness. It doesn't matter how much you say you want something. If somewhere deep down inside you still feel like you don't deserve it, you don't believe that you're deserving, then it's not going to work for you. You're setting yourself up for failure. You cannot manifest it, because again, our intentions and beliefs and expectations and own feeling of our or belief of our worthiness will create our world. Our mindset and feelings and embodiment and alignment create our reality. So um if deep inside we're secretly expecting someone to do something bad or be mad at us or stand us up, cancel on us, or look us over us, or abandon us, then that's exactly what's going to happen until you really believe that you're worth it. And if you embody trust, on the other hand, trust in the universe and the co-creation that's possible there, if you can embody trust that you're fully held and supported and taken care of, and that the universe is always working for you to give you what you want, then what happens is your default state becomes one of surrender into this unknown. So when you manifest and you envision and you feel and you hold this highest frequency, then you release it, and there's no battle happening in yourself, like between your conscious mind and your unconscious mind. And and that is alignment. There's no battle happening. That is alignment, and that is manifestation. Manifestation is basically alignment. And yeah, to sum it all up, embodied manifestation is a form of manifestation magic that I really believe is highly underestimated. It's how I manifested so much things in my life. It's, looking for how can I have that experience in the now. We'll talk more about this next week. But I just want to really want to give some more examples. Like years ago, I wanted to live outside of the Philippines. I wished for a home near the beach. I wanted to have the embodied experience of feeling the freedom of being in a place with different nationalities. I live in that moment in my head and activate that in my body. Or like before, I was in a long distance relationship and I was really done with it. I was just really done with the long distance relationship. I remember myself attending so many energy healing sessions because my body was always craving for physical intimacy that I didn't get. And every night I would live that. I would love myself and experience the bliss and pleasure of, you know, intimacy. And we're not going to go there today. This is where sex magic comes in. But you can, of course, join my Body Love self-love workshop to know and learn and experience more. Or, also when I visualize myself as being a speaker, before I wasn't really a speaker, because growing up, I really didn't have the avenue to speak, because um, at that time, my dad was domineering, my mom was very submissive. So I grew up believing or being programmed to believe that women have to stay quiet and men do all the talking. So, yeah, I trained myself to be an extrovert because I know my great work needs to be out to a lot of people. So I embodied that. I I wasn't really an honestly, I wasn't really an extrovert growing up. I was very much an introvert, but I also didn't even speak good English when I was young. Like it was one of my weakest subjects. And now I'm an English teacher. And I trained myself, I enrolled myself in public speaking courses. I got trainings in being a life coach and so on and so forth. Or I remember when I was a little girl, I wished to be like Marimar or like a mermaid, like a sexy goddess. I would imagine myself being sexy and voluptuous and vivacious. And I was just like very young at that time. I would dream of being Marimar. I would dance like her, sing her songs. I would study her moves. I was very young at that time. Her long, wavy, messy hair. I was living in my mind and I was feeling that in my existence, that I would have her big hips and I would even pray about it. I remember my family and I went to this church, miraculous church. We did a pilgrimage way up in the north and I just knew it. I will be a goddess like her. So even way back when I was a little girl, I was doing this embodiment practices. Whenever I would have manifesting love sessions with my clients, I would take them up in a meditation and really ask them to feel, what does it feel like in your body? Maybe having a cup of tea or making delicious breakfast together in the morning or having candlelit dinner together at night with your sexy lover or walking by the beach, or if you want to travel the world, how would it feel underneath your feet is fine white sand? Or if you want to have children, really feel in your body what it would be like to be with your children. Or if you want to manifest a home, envision with your mind and feel in your heart what would it be like seeing your family, your children running around in your new home, which room they would want to pick as their own. So this teaches yourself to expect that kind of experience. It normalizes it. And this is the fastest form of magic, actually. So I wouldn't say that there's a formula, like 3 steps to creating this, but if you keep looking in that direction of what you want and just ask, like, how could I even get a sliver of this? It starts to build a frequency. And when you portray that character long enough, you will start to live it. Ruby Rosa says, yes, I trust that healing is coming. Yes, healing is coming. It is done. It is done. It is done. And yeah, like again, fake it till you make it. So so I mentioned I wasn't really a public speaker, but I had to uh learn the lessons. I went to trainings and I trained myself to be an extrovert, even though my English wasn't that good when I was growing up, because all of my family members were just speaking Tagalog, Filipino all the time. And it was really one of my weakest subject when I went to Ateneo. I was categorized as basic English because there's basic, there's advanced. And now I'm an English teacher. Now I'm a life coach. Now I'm speaking in front of you. So, and this is, I make a living with my, aside from my ideas, of course, with my voice, with my words, with my presence. So yeah, because and it all comes from our programming, because again, when I was growing up, I didn't have that avenue to speak. My dad was always the one speaking. I grew up believing, programmed to believe that women have to stay quiet, that you really don't have that space. Men do all the talking. But it starts with a mindset shift, embodying that personality. All right. So thank you so much for joining me. I'd love for you to join me again next week. We will have a free, let me just get the list of, okay. So next week, I will have free masterclass again, webinar here on YouTube. And also Wednesday, it is a special masterclass. I'm calling it Embody Your Divine Essence. It's all about reconnecting with your true self and flowing into your divine power, tapping into your inner wisdom and creating blissful miracles. This is a preview of our Divine Goddess Creatrix Mastermind. So this is free. I invite you all to join. And also, if you feel called to come join our workshop happening next week, starting Friday, it's Pay What Feels Good. That one is Pay What Feels Good. So you're welcome to join, explore your sacred inner divinity, take care of yourself, love your body temple. And yeah, thank you for joining me. I also invite you to come join the Divine Goddess Creatrix Mastermind. If you feel called to work with me, I really would love to support you. Let me know. You can message me anytime. You can reach out to me and I will send you the links. You can go on, we can hop on a discovery call. And I guess that's it for me today. Thank you so much for my emojis. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Apologies for the delay earlier. I was talking to my student just before I was coming on live, so apologies for those who were standby. All right, so thank you so much. I'll see you on Monday. Until then, may you walk in the light of our own divine essence, attracting all the love and abundance and joy that you deserve, that you desire. Always remember that anything is possible. Have a wonderful weekend. And thank you so much for my hearts and for your comments here. I'll just take a screenshot of it. Thank you so much. Thank you, Ruby. Thank you, Mugan. Thank you, Fiona. Jenny, my roommate. Thank you so much, my love. Ruby, BB, our newest BB is from Australia, one of our newest students, one of my soul sisters. Thank you for joining our Goddess Creatics Mastermind. Thank you, Ella. Tasha is here. We have the same birthday. Rhoda, thank you, Penless, Mitch, Kabayan, Danielle, and Ave. Thank you so much to all those who hopped in. Jay, hello, welcome, Jay. We are ending the the masterclass. The live, the replay is here. You're welcome, Ruby Rosa. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're always welcome. Thank you for my heart. And again, to all those who just hopped on the live, you're welcome to watch the replay. I love you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. May you take this feeling of well-being with you through the rest of your month and beyond. Allow me to just bless you. May the sun bring you new energy by day. May the moon softly restore you by night. May the rain wash away all your worries. May the breeze blow new strength into your being. And may you walk gently to the earth and know its beauty all the days of your life. Just keep on breathing in slowly and deeply. Let's bring our hands together in prayer and let's recite the 5 Reiki principles. Take a deep breath. Just for today, I'm at peace. Just for today, I trust. Just for today, I'm grateful. Just for today, I work joyfully. Just for today, I am love. You can also touch your heart or one hand on your heart, the other one your belly. Breathe in and slowly affirm, I love myself fully, completely, and unconditionally. And whenever you exhale, gently affirm, I forgive, I release, I let go with loving ease. Keep on breathing slowly and deeply. I allow the love from my own heart to wash through me, healing and cleansing every single part of my body. I attract all forms of abundance from multiple directions with ease, joy, grace, and glory. And with a smile on our faces, know that you're magnetic, you're divine, you are loved, and you are loved. See you again. Love and light. Namaste. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much, Bong. I'll see you soon. Thank you so much. Just checking if there are questions. All right. All comments, no questions. Great. Thank you so much. Oh, you're welcome. We use the same emojis. The prayer, the pink, the sparkles, the cherry blossom, and the pearl. We use the same emojis. Thank you, my love. Have a good night. Sleep tight. Sleep well. It's 11 o'clock in the Philippines. Thank you, thank you, thank you.